travel problems around Pembrokeshire. We'll be able to keep you updated and in the know right there, all with Link Taxis. Busy show today. Local Artist of the Week on the way very soon, and also Top of the Tubs with Castle Hot Tubs. We're giving you the chance at winning a hot tub for a week on this very show, so do stand by for that. Now, every year I catch up with Michèle Wright. She's the Education Development Officer for the wonderful Fertility Network UK that ultimately help people become parents. It really is a very special organisation. This week is Fertility Week, and Michèle joins us on the show now. Hello, Michèle. Great to see you for our annual catch-up. How you doing?
Hi, Toby. I'm very well, thank you, as I hope you are.
Yeah, really good, thanks. Very excited. We launched on DAB yesterday, so lots more people hearing your voices in the cards across Pembrokeshire and Carmarthenshire. So, yeah, we're great to have you on the show here today. So what have you been up to over the last 12 months with Fertility Network?
Well, we've had a very busy time as people struggle and continue to struggle as a result of COVID and obviously funding issues. We get a lot of people getting in touch with us for help. September for me was a very busy month. I was out across Wales visiting lots of campuses to talk to young people about how to look after their future fertility, which is one of the main focuses of my role within the charity. It is concerning to discover that fertility education still doesn't happen in schools. So young people aren't being taught how to look after their fertility, and then may experience problems as a result of the lifestyle choices they make that then mean that it's more difficult or possibly impossible for them to have that family that they want to have when they eventually decide they might want to have one.
I suppose disappointing in a sense, but, you know, very, I guess, you know, it fills us with confidence that there's Fertility Network UK and you're able to be there to support people. I mean, this is a real problem, Michèle. You know, people don't really think in their younger years about, you know, oh, I would love to be a mum or a dad when I get older. And then it potentially could be too late by that point.
Yes, it certainly can be too late, especially for women. You know, you really need to be thinking about it before you hit 35. But so many other factors can affect things. And in the news this week, there was a story about falling fertility rates across Wales. But the only area that's bucking the trend is Ceredigion, which has got a slightly rising fertility rate. Now, I'm not going to take credit for that, but I do live in Ceredigion. Not really.
I was going to say, it's all the support you're giving up there. You should have taken credit for that one.
I don't think the two are linked, but it is interesting to note that fertility rates are falling, you know, across the board. And, you know, whatever the reason for this, it's a matter for concern because, you know, we need to maintain that young population because as we all age, or there'll be nobody left to look after us, which is, you know, a bit of a sad way of looking at it, but there does need to be a certain level of population.
It's one of those situations that unless you've been through it or know someone that is going through, you know, the issue of coming to terms with, right, I'm not able to have children for whatever reason, you're now going through that additional support. It's a difficult time for people.
Very, very difficult, yes. And this week, National Fertility Week, saw us launch our survey, which was all about the trauma associated with having a fertility journey. And of the people that got in touch to give us their feelings and views about what had happened to them, a staggering 41% were displaying symptoms of trauma. And that is terribly worrying and it has been the main focus of our week this week. And we're highlighting the need for collaborative working to take place between people like ourselves and also health professionals so that we can somehow help all these people that are suffering real trauma. It is worrying that in Wales that only one session of counselling is offered to couples that are going through a fertility journey. Say they miscarry or whatever happens, one session, and the amount of time they may have to wait for that session can be very long indeed. And of course, if you're suffering trauma, you need help now. You don't need help next year. So we're highlighting all of those problems this week. and doing what we can to help and support. And of course, there's always help and support on our website. We have our support line and our helpline, and I can give you all the links for that again, Toby, and you can post them.
Yeah, most definitely.
Support. Yeah.
And do check out Fertility Network UK.org if you would like to find out further information, and all available on our socials for you. Michèle, keep up the sterling work, whether you're in Ceredigion or not. It doesn't matter. You're making a difference, and you're helping support so many people across Pembrokeshire and beyond, with ultimately getting them that end result of hopefully being a mum and dad when potentially they've been told they can't be. Michèle Wright, thanks ever so much for joining us here on the show today. Education Development Officer from Fertility Network UK. Good to catch up with you today, my love.
Thanks so much, Toby. Goodbye.
Absolute pleasure. And for more information, for any help or support, make sure you do visit the website, fertilitynetworkuk.org. On the way next, it's on